Stream Elements bot running. Silvadorkable is now live. Streaming art, art stream, Sailor Moon Redraw Challenge number 1.
Hello my darlings, my name is Silvadorkable, I'm your monster waifu, and today we are going to be doing something called the Sailor Moon Redraw Challenge. And very similar to the 6 post challenge that I did before, this one specifically centered around a very particular screenshot that has been circulating the internet. How's it going, Data? And I can actually show you that. Hold on one second. So the screenshot in question is going to be this one right here. So this screenshot in particular has been circulating the internet as a redraw challenge. So hundreds, if not thousands of artists have redrawn it in their own decided style. It also became a meme, though, because then after redrawing it so many times, people who like to meme got a hold of it and then started, like, redrawing it with characters that obviously aren't Sailor Moon. They've drawn Jar Jar Binks, they've drawn Popeye the Sailor, Lego figures, Saitama from One Punch Man, Goro from Yakuza games. Pretty much every character you can think of, they've drawn as Sailor Moon in this pose now. So, but I have seen some absolute amazing artwork done by other artists that was this redraw challenge, and I've always loved Sailor Moon since I was like a teenager and saw it on Toonami once upon a time. So the idea of redrawing Sailor Moon in this particular pose, which is close up so I can focus on details and be part of that artistic community, is really appealing to me. So that's what we're going to be doing. How is it going, Data, Mama, and Lion? I'm glad to see all of you here. So,
I'm good. Had a nice dinner. I made it myself. Steaks with loaded mashed potatoes, rolls, asparagus, and baked beans.
Nice.
Hi Debs.
All right, so the main concept of this is to redraw it in your style, and or in a style that you want to use, because I've seen some people choose to do otherwise. But the main concept is it's a redraw in a style that you want to use or that is your iconic style, and more or less that's where it goes. I'm probably going to move this down a little bit because even though her hair is not fully in it, and this actually was a part of the show. I believe it was during a battle scene.
This is a good break from my podcast. We doubled our active viewers this week with our upload, but we got a lot planned for the summer.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad for you.
LOL.
It's always nice when you start to
I don't usually
get
like
that kind of
beans,
momentum.
aside from green beans, but it was delicious.
Okay, so
Oh sorry Debs, LOL. Thank you. We would still love for you to be a guest at some point, Silva. Smiley.
I really would like to be. I don't have a lot of scary stories to tell that are true, as far as like paranormal goes and everything, but I mean, I love horror, so and I am going to be writing my creepypasta story, which I have been writing, I just need to record it. But I also do have a Okay, for some reason Stream Avatars is just refusing to work. with YouTube, so I might have to switch it over to Twitch. Bet I can do that right now, actually. But yeah, I actually have an interview tonight in about 2 hours.
The point of the store is my guests don't know the stories I tell so as to drive genuine conversation and questions.
Oh, okay.
The one about Alex's brother in the picture thing.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about the picture I took. I don't even know if I still have it. But there essentially was a
I told you
I'll
that
deal with that
we
later.
were gonna come back after your break. Sorry about how long that comment was. I didn't expect it to be that long, lol.
No worries. I did take a picture once, so my then boyfriend, ex-boyfriend now, don't worry, we're still friends. He and I had been together for a long time, and his brother passed away. And it was unfortunate, and it was way too early for him. It was actually very much tragedy. And I don't know, like, have you ever had that feeling where you like feel something's there and you can't really tell, you're not sure.
The
But
story about your dream of being a cat, remember?
I don't remember having a dream about being a cat.
Hello.
How's it going, Cuervo? But I did have that feeling like someone was there, and I took a picture. Well, someone else took a picture.
Quite a few times.
Someone else took a picture, and I don't know, like I felt like something was there, like I was too close to someone. So I moved over, and in the picture there was a window behind me, and there was like I wouldn't call it a silhouette. Most people would be like, oh, it's the light playing tricks on the leaves of the plant outside. But it really did look like his brother was there. Like in the reflection. It was really kind of very interesting. But yeah, so. Oh, thank you. But yeah.
You want true horror stories? I got one, but if you don't mind, I have to make a few elements up, such as the details about how it was, because I was younger and I forget some details about it. Creepy. Hello again. School is finally over so I can watch again.
Yay!
His
Oh!
brother was where?
My ex's, after he passed, it was basically a family wake. Oh, I have good news. I don't have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm still working from home because, unfortunately, a local food packaging facility had an outbreak of 65 cases of COVID-19, and our county had decided that they wanted to postpone reopening, what they call phase 2. And because of that, I get to work from home for a while longer.
You got felt up by a ghost?
No. There was a ghost that showed up in a picture. Why do you have to make this weird?
So I hate to ask again, but if you didn't see the Discord, I need more plays on my episodes. I'm trying to get more sponsors, but from those I reached out to, I need more plays and active followers. It would be a tremendous help if you all could play an episode or two on Spotify.
Yeah, no worries, man.
No school due to snow, lol.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for the people that legitimately had to suffer for this to happen. Because I mean,
is made already, which I'm glad about. It's like a year from the shot thing.
But it's still something that's kind of sad when you think about it. I mean, all those poor workers.
I don't have Spotify.
Well, I followed the link. Isn't it on Anchors and not Spotify? Oh god, I gave her huge eyes.
know the TV show Vikings? We are on several platforms. Anchor distributes to other services for me.
I can't say that I
on 7 different platforms.
do know the TV show Vikings. If I listen to it on Anchors, do you still get the credit for it? Or do I have to listen to it on Spotify?
Silva, you want scary stores? I'll tell it in chat on Discord, but it'll be a long one, so bear with it.
Actually, I'm not the one who wants scary stories. Lionheart is.
Yes, I do. I get the credit no matter what service you listen on.
Okay, cool. Then I'll listen to it on Anchor. Because I don't think I actually have Spotify either.
Holy or thick.
Oh, thank you, CT. I am sick.
Your grandma used to have ghost in her basement.
Which grandma? Dad's mom? Because I used to play in that basement a lot. That might explain some stuff.
Silva AA.
How's it going, Ultra?
I mean, Silva is thick, but not that thick. I've seen thicker, and she's the hot kind of thick. Yes.
Thank you.
I've been really inspired since watching Vikings, and I'm genuinely proud of myself because I like the symbolism in my characters' tattoos. It's
Well,
hard
that's
coming up
awesome.
with stuff like that. Thank you all, seriously. I'm working for 100 active followers by August and 500 by the end of the year. Say thick one more time, Data. How are you today/night?
I'm doing pretty good. God, I would love more followers, honestly. I've been hovering. So YouTube keeps deleting what they consider inactive accounts. And they purge smaller channels and smaller accounts. Especially those they deem inactive. Well, a lot of because my channel's so old, a lot of my followers I gained like years ago. Because I started in like 2014. So a lot of my followers are on the older side of accounts. So they're just like, yeah, that account hasn't signed in for a while. Let's just get rid of it. So like for the past like 2 years, I have been hovering around 3K. And every time I'm getting subs regularly. Like they still happen. I think one day I got like 10 subs. But then like the purge will come through and YouTube will be like, yeah, get rid of those like 12 subs. And I'm just like... So like I keep going up to like 3,000 on like 10. And then drop down to like 2,995. And it has been happening for over a year now. And it is so frustrating. Especially because I've already technically done like my celebration 3K thing, and now it's just like, well, that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything.
Sorry if I sounded like I wasn't giving you a compliment, Silva.
Oh no, you're fine.
You. YWS it does.
How's it going, Jen?
I may play through some Jonah the Ark.
Dude, I was so tempted. Aside from the fact I wanted to do this, I was actually tempted to go back and play. Yeah, I heard about that. Thank you. I'm so glad for that. Congratulations. I'm feeling much better. Aside from the fact I actually wanted to
planning to do animations and possible shorts along with the podcast on YouTube soon. If you do decide to help more, that could be good.
That could be.
And you're welcome.
I was very tempted actually just to play Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted again. Which, in case you guys don't remember, is the game that absolutely stresses the fuck out of me, but it's a fun way. Okay.
So Lion, you want scary stores? I can't talk on it or anything, but if you want to read it for yourself, you can on the Discord chat. Currently has 30 PSP games. Like I said, it's very long. I like that game.
I like that game too. It actually... So, they recently came out with a new Five Nights at Freddy's game, but it's a phone game. And it's called Special Delivery, and it's an AR game, which means augmented reality. So it essentially is a game where you use your camera on your phone.
It was really short and shit, lol.
That reminds me, I need to read your story as a creepypasta.
Through the entire Dragon Quest games.
Dragon Quest? Dragon Quest. Why does Dragon Quest sound really familiar, but I can't place it? Thanks, Mama. I'm glad you...
Five Nights at Freddy's time.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, that's exactly what my roomie said. So they're like, oh, so it's like Pokemon Go? And I was like, actually, yeah, it is like Pokemon Go. Except for, you know...
I got the pen shaken at me as if I was then one in trouble for it. LOL, use kidding. Data, everything I read is a true story. Check out the podcast and you'll see what I like to cover. Dragon Quest plays similar to Final Fantasy.
Dragon Quest. Oh! Okay, now, it's the one that has artwork that looks like Dragon Ball. Okay. But not Chrono Trigger, that also has artwork that looks like Dragon Ball. Okay, I know what one you're talking about now. Fortunately, I have not played it, but I know of it. I was like, why does it sound so familiar?
Silva, you okay? LOL.
I am. I was having a mental moment where I couldn't remember anything.
I could tell why you were having a mental something. LOL. No, Lion, I get that. I have a true story. The only thing is I haven't got all the details because I've forgotten it a bit. I feel like Scott Cawthon has no idea what his own FNAF story is anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if he just adds random shit and waits for people like the game theorists to write a story for him.
Actually, I've watched a lot of theorist videos on that. So he had a story planned out. But the problem is that as the game progresses, like the games progressed and he released more and more, he realized that the fans wouldn't be happy with what he had planned out. And essentially would have to change it to be more of something that they would find appropriate or approving. So it's actually kind of interesting because he's done that a couple times from my understanding. But he actually does have an idea of what's his...
That's where you start to get LOLP holes.
Oh yeah, well, in anything there's going to be loopholes. But he actually, there are the books as well. And the books actually are an alternate timeline, pretty much. Like, it's the same story, but it's if it happened differently kind of a thing. So, the books don't tell the same story.
The story will change over time in development of the game or story, especially when fans start showing their theories and stuff. Metal Slug. Oh Jen, how are you today? Like that one bit I on Jurassic Park where the floor disappears and the car fell down a huge wall thing.
Well, movies in themselves. Scott actually hides a lot of things in his games and on his website, including in images.
Yeah, I know all that. Scott released the books to point the story in the right direction because theorists overanalyze everything. I may buy another PSP game LOL. I'm not against using personal stories, but I didn't have any plans to use them. I was like, didn't a big-ass T-Rex just come out of a flat paddock LOL? I'm doing better data.
Well, Jurassic Park actually had several continuity errors.
More like huge plot hole.
But now I've actually looked into and seen a lot on the Five Nights at Freddy's plots and everything because honestly, I don't care for the gameplay as much as I care for the plot. Like, I like the game because of the plot, not because it's enormously frustrating for me to... Well, also the part where the kid was jumping off of the fence when the electricity was coming back on and he was gripping the fence and it's like, no, you have to jump. And then he ends up getting blasted off because the electricity kicks back on and he falls backwards. When it pans out, the fence actually only goes another like 25 feet and then it just stops and you can actually see the end of the fence. So why did they have to do that when they just could have...
That's good, Jen. I'm glad you are feeling better. Silva, what's your fav old school game?
Old school game? So, like, well, what era are we talking about when we say old school?
Still recovering from the huge stress
are we?
Turned into, but otherwise better. Tires
I'm glad.
XD.
Are we talking about like Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, original Nintendo? Wait. Fuck.
1998 to 2007.
Final Fantasy VII, the original. I think that was in that era.
Oh Silva. I finished the final boss of my RPG. I'm on the super bosses and I'm almost done. Are you
Nice.
proud of me?
I am.
I am already working on a few novels for paranormal topics including cryptids, ghosts, and strange phenomena.
Oh, I love
Just play an
cryptids.
episode so you get a grasp on what I'm doing. I believe that was. Welp, I gotta go to get some sleep now. I'm a mom again and that I can actually sleep without being sedated. I wanna play that RPG.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Jen. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope that you and Hobbit are happy. It's good to know you're back together.
I don't believe in anything supernatural, but I wanna go to haunted places and just fuck around. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Really ultra boosted? I'm loving the current topic I'm working on. It's gonna be one of our longer episodes. yet? I do. Hehe, I missed it so much and her terribly. I'm glad you're feeling better. Squeak if ya needs me peeps later.
See ya, Jen.
Smiley face. What OS will it be on? Like, I'd love to go to Goatman's Bridge for some reason. Silva, I seem to have a lot of fans on here for some reason. Do you mind if I post a link to my RPG when it's out on Steam to like your self-promoting place on Discord?
Yeah,
So
by all
everyone
means.
can get there easily.
That's fine.
Join in on the fun in our Discord. http://discord.gg/mpd748z. So PCOU. Okay, thank you. When the game's out, I'll send a link on Silva's Discord at some point. And yes, it'll be a PC game. Okay. Hello.
How's it going, a zombie?
Good. Followage. At a zombie with a machine gun. A zombie with a machine gun has been following Silvadorkable for 9
Aw.
months 26 days.
Thank you.
A zombie with a machine gun has been following Silvadorkable for 9 months 3 weeks.
I like that both Stream Elements and Streamlabs decide they have to input their thing there.
They wanna tell you to LOL. Oh Silva, I can't wait to see your reaction to the super bosses on them. If you aren't gonna do the super bosses, I'm a video, so you can watch it when that comes out LOL.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so the bangs are always something I'm not particularly fond of because there's so many wispies.
How hard is this RPG? I wonder how long I've been a follower, at least on YouTube. I'm so hyped because in a couple of days I'm going to Bosnia.
Oh,
Their
nice.
quarantine. How hard is unknown currently. I'm still figuring out all the elements it needs, but I've been told it's almost Dark Souls levels by Shiro actually.
I never heard of it.
Well, I enjoy challenge games.
That's where you and I differ. If something's too hard, I'll just move on to something else.
Never heard of what Silva?
Unknown? I've never heard of a game called Unknown.
I've been playing Tekken 6 one-handed LOL.
I might clump some of these together more.
I wasn't asking of that. I was answering Ultra's question LOL.
Oh, okay.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to clump those together. That looks horrible. But, in the meantime...
You played Tekken 6 one-handed? Dude, that's awesome. You should also make a 1LIFE difficult. Yet it's insanely hard to play Tekken 6 one-handed. That's a different idea, but a way later idea. It's complicated. I like a challenge when the challenge is fair. If it's too hard, I'm moving on to another game. Oh, okay. Who here played VVVVV the game? I want to keep that challenge under wraps until I figure out exactly how hard it'll be. Oh, okay. You gonna speedrun your RPG? Possibly. I have to play it to figure out the natural flow and see if there's any big and such. True.
So she has rounder eyes. Can we go up?
In a video I was gonna 100% it, but that'll be like a 15-hour video, possibly more. I have no idea how long the actual game will be. I was playing a RPG where bosses auto double attacked every 3 turns and they had 60% more health than regular monsters. Coming up with custom and all new runes for my world and characters has been so hard for me. I'm not good at coming up with new things. My RPG isn't like that, but it's harder than most. What is life? I'm always coming up with new things, dude. For example, I'm only on the first game, but I have the next 10 games already planned. Okay, so it would be like FF but beefed? Bro, focus on the first one, and when it's finished think about the sequels. Unknown. I can't compare it to other games because it has a unique situation. Too late. My brain is too active for that, man. Wow, Silva. I forgot how slow time moves when I'm talking with you. Smiley face. You gonna add a hyper boss that's a tank that hits 1 OMDE for 5 TURNS? Anywhere we could see your art?
Yeah, actually, my Patreon has a bunch of my artwork for free. Let's put that up there. Hopefully that one.
Patreon for free.
There you go. Ah! Why?
https://www.patreon.com/silvadorkable. Visit Patreon for free art and more. https://www.patreon.com/silvadorkable.
You gonna work?
Nice.
There you go. Yes. Most of my artwork, I use it more as a
There was a boss fight I was doing where max
like
damage
gallery.
was 1500 and they had 3 million HP.
Now this.
Ooh. Took so long. LUL.
Oh, thank you.
Destiny 411 is now following. You've been really quiet today, Silva. What's up?
Not a lot's up. I'm just focused on this, and you guys are talking amongst yourselves.
Each of the enemies have such a wide variety of attacks and things that make them more unique than the last.
You're supposed to look partially sad.
Okay.
No, I'm fine.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
No.
You do cosplay.
I'm just listening.
Cool.
I do cosplay. Thank you. Let's try putting that up there instead. Maybe trying to get the eyes right. The eyes are the most important part.
I never asked. Is your game 2D, 3D, 8-bit or what? I mean, I do like to talk to Silva.
There we go.
But I get more awkward about it when I'm alone with her. I can't really talk right with girls, especially ones that I think are beautiful. Took a solid hour.
Like that. Like that art shape. Or art shape, eye shape. Her long, willowy lashes.
We were going with Pixel, it's easier to code with. True. Imagine talking to girls. My homies only like other homies because they ain't simps.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of these eyebrows for now. They're bothering me.
bit 16bit. So I'm guessing that this is the Sailor Moon challenge that's blown up recently.
Yeah. I've seen memes of it, ironically, but I saw a bunch of really great artists on Twitter that have done it, and it really made me want to do it. So, plus I've always been a big Sailor Moon fan since I was like a teenager, or a kid actually. So I was like, oh, I want to draw Sailor Moon.
I try to talk to Silva, but she's unnaturally beautiful to me and I don't know why.
Oh, thank you.
I just get so awkward when I'm alone in chat with her. It's over text for Pete's sake, and yet I'm nervous still. I don't know. My friend has picked any of the bits. As long as Shadbase doesn't draw Sailor Moon, we're safe.
Yeah, Shadman. I've seen some weird memes of it.
So this game gonna be fun. We shall all move to the Sailor Moon meme. I mean, I naturally hope it'll be fun to a lot of people. Shadman is probably the single most infamous artist on the internet.
Yeah, him and Afro Bull's another good one. But it also kind of depends on what you look at in an artist, because obviously some are going to be more famous in the context of the type of artwork you look at.
I don't know either of them.
Oh, that's why, because that's not there.
Trust me, you don't want to know Shadman. Oh. GTG. I'm uncultured. Send me to the dungeon.
So it's supposed to be more of like sad frustration.
By Ultra.
Not anger that I did.
Shadman went to literal prison for his art, so.
He did? How? Because I have not heard about that.
Sends you to dungeon with 2 super bosses back to back. Oh yeah. I think he said it was in Switzerland. Yikes, how do you go to jail for art? What did he draw? Loot Lois? No.
So proportions of eyebrows don't really work with anime characters. So, fun fact.
He drew pedophilia, basically.
Okay, yeah, I could see going to jail for that. Ugh. I do not approve. So fun fact with eyes. Usually you're supposed to be able to draw a line straight up through here from the side of the nostril to the side of the nostril to the inner eye. And this won't really work because I have connections on this. But you're supposed to be able to do that, and it's supposed to be where your eyebrow would normally start. You're supposed to be able to draw from your outer nostril to your pupil, and that would be where your arch would naturally occur, and then your outer eye corner would be where your eyebrow would end. Unfortunately, with anime characters, they don't have particularly normal feature proportions compared to anatomically correct humanoids. So, that doesn't work.
Silva without glasses. I feel like this is a special show now.
It happens more often than you'd think.
I was joking, Silva, you silly lily. Oh boy, after I talk about being alone with Silva, here I am, alone with Silva. So have you seen any good movies lately?
Let me think. I have seen... I saw The Lodge. That was interesting.
Got famous, became a meme and allegedly even hooked up with cosplayers according to people. The dude draws 18+ NSFW art of real people, children, and fictional characters, as well as bestiality. He has no chill.
Yeah, that's a little much in my opinion. Mostly the pedophilia and the bestiality thing. I mean, granted, it's fiction, so I mean, but still. It's not exactly something I want to participate with.
I don't like it either, but I respect the level of not giving a fuck it takes to do all of that. I saw The Invisible Man, it was good with the style and such, but the main problem I have with it is the ending. I don't know, I was expecting something else.
Now the hair. That's an eraser. Don't like that. There we go. Now, since I'm not going to be doing a lot of the figure of this, I'd like to do more with the details like the hair. So, let's see what we can do here. I don't have a lot of experience with hair, but I've been wanting to do more with it.
I checked out your Patreon like a month ago. I read something about NSFW art. Do you draw that stuff too?
I do.
There's a lot of points where it says the main lady was doing it.
It's not,
I was expecting a plot twist where everything was in her mind and the invisible man was never there.
It's not like severely NSFW. I'm still learning to draw NSFW because I can't exactly draw it here on stream. There's a select few on my Patreon, but there aren't a lot of them. If you search by tag, you can kind of find them. But I do post it every so often. And only patrons get to see those just because I want to make sure that people are over the age of 18. I don't want to expose minors to that. But aside from that, I mean, yeah, I do. I just recently drew a picture that showed a butt, even though that's not really a very NSFW. Draw more wispies. But I do occasionally draw like NSFW like sexualized stuff.
It was still a good movie, but I wish they went with that plot twist. Sailor Moon is looking great.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it, Mama. Hoping I can add more wispy woos.
At Jelly Buns is now following.
Oh, thank you.
No, Silva? You don't agree? I mean, it was a good movie, but a good plot twist was there.
I actually haven't seen it, so I have no idea. I mean, I want these to actually, like, her other one doesn't, it just kind of falls, and I don't like that. I want it to actually, like, kind of spiral out a little bit. Take up that extra negative space that I've kind of been stuck with because of the way I did the proportions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said you watched The Invisible Man. I'm dumb.
Oh no, I watched The Lodge.
I get nervous around you when I'm alone with you.
Well, you're not alone. Zakix is here.
I
Aw,
like the more
thank you.
close-up drawing since it has more detail.
I agree. I actually really enjoy being able to do close-up drawings. And it's something I don't do that often, but I really feel that when I am able to do close-up drawings, it definitely shows more in the fact that I can do more, I can do more detail to them, and there's something really nice about that.
That was before Zakix had talked. I was alone with you for about a minute. It was nerve-wracking. I might duck around and do the Sailor Moon challenge and draw her as a bow man with scars and tattoos.
You should, honestly, like, I think everyone should at least try the challenge once. It's kind of nice being part of an art community and being able to participate in something that other artists are doing. I really like this, but I need to make this fatter now.
Sometimes, I don't get memes, like what makes something a meme. This Sailor Moon right here, it's funny but why? Also, I apologize for exposing you to what Shadman does.
It's fine.
Knew since you recognized his other name Shad Base.
No, I knew generally that Shadman is one of the more popular NSFW artists, but honestly, I haven't seen too much of his. There we go. That's better. And then how I want to draw the eyes, I'm not sure yet. Like, there's a lot of ways to draw eyes, and I know a lot of ways to draw eyes.
I mostly only post the occasional art on Instagram and that's it.
So, like...
Anyway, Silva, I can't wait until next time we play Jackbox. I liked that role model one. We learned so much about each other. Kind of. No one really talked during it like I did.
Well, yeah, usually when we play those games, a lot of people are more focused on the,
So no one got a clear picture of what they thought, you know?
focused on the game than focused on chatting.
I chat in game. Am I weird or just that epic? No one will know.
No, that's just your choice, more or less. Everyone has preferences. I usually have a tendency to get too fixated on what's happening in the game and don't really pay attention to anything else. I'm gonna have to...
You know, that's the weird thing about me. I'm cocky and more brave and strong with other people are around. But
Just
on my
realized
own
I
or with
forgot.
one other person, I'm the opposite. Scared, nervous and somewhat weak. I don't play online
Forgot
often,
the...
but I do talk if I can. Talking to people has really helped me in game, which was dope.
I forgot the earrings. Let's try doing this and see how it works.
I used to use my talking about random things as a move to make people weaker and have the battle more in my favor. After a while it became a habit and I can talk and game at the same time.
Well, that's cool. Must be a nice perk. I have a bad tendency to tune a lot of things out, which is why you'll notice I go quiet a lot of the time, because I'm not really paying attention. I'm more focused on what I'm doing. Let's connect that. Just about time though, isn't it?
No matter the game, I can talk and do the game easily, even if it's like VR and needs a lot of focus and such. I just do it naturally as a habit. Silva, it's time.
It is. Let me just finish with this and we will be done for the day.
Bye for now, Silva.
That doesn't bother me too much, but I'm probably going to redo it because I don't know. I don't like that. Anyway, that being said, we are all done for today. I hope all of you have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you, darlings.